This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 10 team of the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So USC's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, entering this great rivalry game, it's the Irish who have possession of the jeweled shillelagh by knocking off the Trojans last time they met.
You know, you've seen this all over team sports. When you see a player from a losing team just kind of hanging around, watching the other team celebrate, just kind of soaking in the pain of the moment. I think more than a few Trojans felt that pain the last time these two teams met, Chris, and they don't want to relive that again.
Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured, goes back 100 years.
You know, if I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to throw. It's Mayava. What a catch! They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to find some room. It's Sanders.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense comes out for their first possession today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think. Anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football.
Here he goes. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
There's the handoff. Jukes to get past the man. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. And the running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Grab down the middle. It's Lane. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th? Breaks into the clear. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
To the air, it's Mayava. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Mayava. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. He finds some space. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
To throw, it's Carr. Pass rush closing in. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking? He's in the clear. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick throw. The catch is made. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
To throw, it's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. And they will score. Touchdown, USC.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Touchdown, Trojans. There was no catching him that time.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On the run, it's Love. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Dropping back. It's Mayava. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, the jeweled shillelagh on the line, and already USC and Notre Dame has given us some impressive moments. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between USC and Notre Dame plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out. It's Young. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Quick pass, the catch is made.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant.
Here he goes. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. What a stiff arm. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Using his legs, it's Jordan. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught by the receiver. Using the clear. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Send the back in motion. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Breaks into open space. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. This passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't quite get there. Defense forces him out at the 2.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, USC. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good. Make 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Trying to find room. It's low. They bring him down right at the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Gets rid of it on the move. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbound.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Chewing clock with the running game. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds. The clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down play coming up for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Here he goes. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. The back's got it. He's past the marker and still going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
On the run here, lets it go. Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Makes the grab. It's low. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Back to pass. It's Carr. Pulls it in. It's Pauling. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch and gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's low. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 8 after the complete. Clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the point after is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They call the counter play here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.
Oh, man, there's nothing like taking a knee on the road to run out the clock and take home a victory. Because you know, they've been hearing it all game long from these fans on the road. And this time, they get to go home with a W.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.